morning. It's Saturday morning, it's the 26th of April. I was going to work outside today, but it was pouring down. I've got things to do, but can't get on with them. So I thought I'll do a little video about me doing videos, like videos on products, like dash cams and thermal imaging cameras and all that stuff. I want you to know that I only do videos on things that I think that's going to be useful for you. I get sent loads of stuff, and some of the times I say, oh, I'm not really interested. And they'll say, well, we'll send you it anyway. Now, what I'll do is, I'll do a video of the unboxing, and I'll use it, you know, try and use it as much as I can. And then if I find out it's crap, I'll get back to the company and say, well, this wouldn't really interest my viewers. Can I send it back? They either don't reply, or they say, well, just keep it. So that's what I do, I give them away. Half of the stuff I give away, I don't use it myself, you know. We've got a dash cam that came in last week, which is a really good one. And it was just by coincidence, my friend Jerry, we were having a chat yesterday, and he said, oh, I'm thinking about getting a dash cam. I said, Jerry, today's the day, you've got to get one. I'll give you a free one, but we've got to do a video on it. That's the type of thing I like to do, because then I've got a dash cam to put into his car, and he can give me a review of what he thinks of it. See what I mean? Now, I just did a dash cam the other day on my Ford Focus, but for the first time I did it hardwired instead of plugging it into a cigarette lighter. So that, in a way, was a different video for me, and it might be useful for you. We'll go into that in more detail in another video, but I just want to say that, you know, I don't want to be doing like an influencer telling you what to buy. I'm not going to tell you that, but you make your mind up. So I sort of sift through the stuff that people, you know, send me messages on, and see if it's any good for you, and then I'll do a video on it. Because, like I say, 40% of the stuff, it's just like rubbish, you know. But I wanted to just mention as well, because I've got a typical example of doing a video on a diagnostic tool, one of these things here. And I've got a problem with my tyre pressure monitoring system on my Ford. Now, I knew the light was on all the time anyway, and I realised that it's got winter tyres on and there's no sensors in the steel wheels. And I didn't get the set of mag wheels with the sensors in. So I bought a set of sensors, put them in the tyres, and apparently I need a tool to get it to work with. So I don't know anything about tyre pressure monitoring systems. I sort of scoured through a lot of videos, and then this company says, we've got this diagnostic machine, you know, do you want to do a review of it and stuff like that? And I said, does it actually do tyre pressure monitoring systems? Now, like I say, I didn't realise you needed a scanner to go around each wheel and talk to the main computer in the car. And then I said, what's the make and model of the car and what's the VIN number? So I sent them it. Next day, come back, said, it might work. Well, might, that's not good enough. Obviously, they're in China, they haven't seen a Ford Focus. So I said, well, will it reset? Will it talk to it or something like this? I don't know. And they said, well, it might do, so we'll send you one anyway. Well, I said, okay. So that's coming, and we'll do a thing about that. But a lot of the times they send me stuff, and I'll do a video of it and never hear about it again. It's kind of strange. But one thing I did want to mention is, a lot of these tools like this are really, really expensive. And like I say, I give the old ones away, keep the new ones and give the old ones away to friends and people I know. But they are a nice thing. But if you're going to get something like this, get one that's got the lifetime upgrades on it. Because they usually come with free 2-year upgrades. But after 2 years, you have to pay to get the next upgrade set. Now, for me, that's bloody useless, because virtually none of the cars I touch have got OBD2 plugs in them, never mind anything complicated. I think the alternator is the most complicated thing in cars I drive. But the thing about the updates is this, kind of tricky. Because when you update a machine like this, or a tool like this, you'll find out that it'll upgrade cars that you've never even heard of. You know, a lot of these cars are from China, and there's hundreds of car manufacturers in China that I've never even seen. So the chances of them, you know, coming into my shop is negligible. So you upgrade things that you don't really need. You can be selective on what you want to upgrade, but you know, like you could pay a lot of money for upgrading something just that's virtually, I don't know, negligible. You don't really need it, you know. And the thing is, these are diagnostic tools. They're not programming tools. They might do resets, but you can't sort of flash memory, you know, computers or anything like that. You can do injector coding, I think, but again, it's not the sort of thing I do, so I can't give an honest opinion of what these things really do. And all they are really, when you think about it, it's just a glorified Android tablet. That's all they are. If I switch this on, you click a little button down here, home, ta-da, there you go. You've got Android, and you can click on the world here, and that brings you up to a web browser. Handy thing to have, you know, if you know, for playing around and stuff like this, and you can use it just as a tablet. So what it is just a tablet with an overlay of diagnostics on it. It's not too bad, I suppose. You know, it's not too bad, but you know, they're handy for having upstairs and linking into your computer or whatever. Yeah, pretty good. And you know it's sort of a little laptop in a way, or a notebook or whatever you want to call them, because you can even get your email on it. Not that you want to, because it's Chinese and they'll read everything. But there you go. So that's a little thing of what I do and don't do. But like I say, I'm not going to be promoting stuff that's rubbish. So I like to test it, see if it's any good, and if it is any good, I'll do a video on it. But I'm not going to push out things that's just for the sake of doing it. All right? See you later.